Lafar Hafizi to the podium, please.
Good afternoon, members. My name is Nilufar Hafizi, and I'm testifying on behalf of myself and Emgage Texas, part of a family of organizations dedicated to empowering and civically engaging Muslim American voters. Houston is where I attended public school, where I went to law school, and I'm proud to be one of over 400,000 Muslim Texans. On a purely personal note, I'm an Iranian American, and my family came to this country to not live in a theocracy. Social studies is inevitably about preparing students for their social and civic lives, to be neighbors, co-workers, and fellow citizens. The content of the TEKS has a subtext telling students whose histories, which civilizations, and ultimately which people count. If you were to gather a room of Muslim students and educators, at the very least a few will have stories of bullying and discrimination based on their faith and religious identity. Just a few days ago, 2 Muslim Americans at Conroe HEB were stopped by another young woman who told them Islam is terrorism and that they need to leave the country because as Muslims, they were inherently a threat. Additionally, last month, 2 teenagers attacked the Islamic Center of San Diego while children were in the building and murdered 3 Muslim Americans before killing themselves, similarly guided by belief of Islamophobia. Why am I bringing this up? Because the proposed social studies TEKS promote attitudes that lead to this behavior. Rather than present balanced and accurate standards, the proposed TEKS tell a selective narrative that elevates Protestant Christianity and Western civilization while downplaying other religions and civilizations and their contributions to humankind. For example, throughout all the middle school and high school standards, Islam and Muslims are mainly presented in relation to conflict with Christianity or in relation to negative features. For example, ancient Israel is framed as foundational to Western civilization while others are downplayed or omitted. Coverage of the Persian Empire is reduced from what it currently is in the social studies TEKS to present the Persians' conflict with the Greeks. Palestinian history, the Nakba, and U.S. support for what genocide scholars have determined is a genocide is omitted while Israel gets outsized attention. Please vote against these standards. Thank you.
Kim Middleton.